If you want to see me try a bunch of the free product I got from Shoppers Drug Mart, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène with another video, and yes, we are talking a whack of free product that I got from Shoppers Drug Mart. I ended up doing a haul during my no-buy, which was I did a repurchase of one product, the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair, but as part of that purchase, I ended up with it was apparently a $70 value of samples and full-size products from Shoppers Drug Mart at no cost. It was just added to my basket when I was checking out from that purchase. So a long story short, I ended up spending $20 and getting over $100 worth of product overall. It was quite a sweet purchase. But I am now ready, based on a subscriber request actually, to try a lot of these products for the first time on camera. And I want to go over the products that I'm not going to be using today, a few products that are already on my face today, and then starting off with what it is that I'm going to put on camera. So let's take care of the products I'm not going to use today. I am not using the masks. That should be self-explanatory. And another one that should be self-explanatory, I'm not going to use I think it's called Pixi shampoo and conditioner, nor am I going to use the Live Clean Coconut Milk shampoo and conditioner. So those will be for another day where I can, through probably my sample stash, I can give you a review of those when the time comes. Another product, these are now products that I'm going to use or have used. I also received a Pixi Glow Tonic sample, and I decided not to crack into this one because I have a bottle open already, so I used my own. So I applied that this morning. Another product I already have on is on my nails, and this is the World is My Oyster from Sally Hansen. And I have some ridges on my nails, so if you see some inconsistency, it's not the product, it's just my nail. I don't know if you can see properly. Hopefully it's in focus. It doesn't look like it is. There we go. So you can get a feel for the color itself. It's the second time that I put it on, and I really like it. It wears well almost a week, and it's right up there with my more expensive nail polish, so I'm pretty happy about that. I haven't had Sally Hansen for a while, like standard Sally Hansen for a while. I did the Insta Dry, and I'm not a big fan of it because it went bad really quickly. Another product that I did also use this morning, I did use the sample. It's this Aveeno Positively Radiant Max Glow Infusion Drops. And it says you can use the drops on their own, 2 or 3 drops, or you can mix it in with your moisturizer. I did the latter. So I mixed it in with my Darphin moisturizer, and this is what that looks like. So I have it right now under my makeup. Obviously you can't see the effect, but it definitely gave me a very dewy, hydrated skin along with my moisturizer, and I could tell because I've used that moisturizer on its own that this really gave it a little more oomph, and it feels, I don't have makeup on my neck, and it feels extremely hydrated. It feels really good. So very nice first impression with this, and I will definitely keep using it. And given you only use 2 or 3 drops and there's 5 ml in here, it's going to last me a very long time. Another product that I have already put on, and I realized that I had to put it on because I didn't want my makeup to crease, and it is this Nude by Nature Translucent Finishing Powder. So I have that all over, except for my under eye. Right here I use the Hourglass Veil, so that I don't have, a little mascara here and there. There we go, got a little speck here. I use the Hourglass Veil underneath my eye because it's just a little bit more gentle on my skin there, and I don't want too much of that kind of creepiness. And so this packaging, I just opened up. There was a seal on it. I just opened it up this morning. And it's already looking messy, but I did use it. I like it. It has a little bit of a pink undertone, which I've never had a finishing powder that had that kind of a tone. And it says just translucent, but it definitely gave me a little bit of color. Although I'm looking very white. I'm looking in the viewfinder and I'm looking very white. I think it's not a bad amount to try it out. It's 1.5 grams, and I have the loose bronzer in this same kind of container. And if you've been watching my channel for some time, you would have known that already, possibly, that I have used the Nude by Nature bronzer, which is a free product, again, this size, that I received from Shoppers Drug Mart for my birthday. And I really like the product. So far, I'm enjoying everything I've tried. I think 3 products now from Nude by Nature. It just seems to be an interesting brand. It's an Australian brand, by the way. Now we're getting into the products that I'm actually going to try right on camera. The first one, and you'll see this one is sealed. This is because my lips are very dry. They've got foundation on them, but they feel like they're cracking. This is the Milani. And I was really excited to get this. What's it called? Where is it? It's in Champagne, 01 Champagne. And it is called the Nourishing Lip Plumper. So I'm going to get some tweezers to get this open, and let's see what it's like. Okay, tweezers in hand. Let's see if I can open this package here. Not too bad. Relatively easy to open, because some drugstore products are really annoying, but it came off really easily. There's a sticker on it. I will just leave it as is. Now let's take a look at the applicator. And this is a full size. This is a nice size product. Oh, that is one big doe foot. Holy cow. It's huge. How many mil in here? 3.7 milliliters. So it's a thick container, but there's not that much product in it. Just going to grab myself a little mirror here and get applying. If you're curious about anything else on my face, it is in the description box, as usual. And I will add the names of these products in that description box as well, so you don't have to guess if you want to go back and reference what it is that I'm using today. Okay, it definitely has a minty, I'm just going to close it back up. It does have a minty feel, and it should say a gloss, right? Nourishing Lip Plumper, but it doesn't say that it's a gloss anywhere. I can tell you it feels like a gloss. I'm pretty sure it's going to wear like a gloss, but so far, if I'm looking for a really nude lip, this is not bad. Not bad at all. It's a little awkward to use that big doe foot, but I guess if you just do one swipe and just use your lips to spread it around, it's probably a better thing. I'm surprised at the weight of this component. It's a lot for little product, but it feels very luxe. And it has what I really like. I don't know if it picks up on camera. It has micro shimmer in it. I think it's really pretty. What do you think? Let me know. Let me know what you think. We have more products to use. I have another one of the lipsticks, and this one is from, is it Maybelline? Maybelline, yeah. It's called Pink Fetish. It's this nice kind of rose gold component. And it looks like this. But I thought I would try the lip plumper first. And at the end, when I've got all my makeup on, I think I'll change it out and use this lipstick. But since there are two lipsticks, I'll just do one at a time. And this feels really good right now because my lips were pretty dry. So stay tuned to the end of the video for that one. And I think we should do brows next. This is an Annabelle Twist Stay Sharp Waterproof Brown. Oh, brow, yeah, not brown. It is brown, but it's a waterproof brow liner. It says long-lasting 12 hours, dermatologist tested, made in Germany. And I had done a swatch on my hand when I opened it the first time on camera. Just do another swatch. It looks like it is my color, and I think I will do my brows right now with it. But I don't want a big mirror to do that because I want some flexibility. So I'm going to open up the next product that I'm going to be using, but not using it right now. I just want to use the mirror. And that is super exciting. It is the e.l.f. contour. Actually, no, you know what? I'm going to do the contour first because it might affect my brows later. So I'll do that first. I kept the box just because I like the experience of opening a box to use a product the first time. And I'm having trouble opening it here. I did my nails this morning, so I'm a little sheepish about being too hard on them. So this is the box, not the box, but the component, the Duo container. Compact, I guess is what it's called. There's a little protector with e.l.f. on it. And this is a type of e.l.f. product. I've never tried e.l.f. before. This is a type of e.l.f. product that I've had my eye on, and so there's a bronzer and a blush. Bronzer, blush, and so I don't have any bronzer or blush right now, and I am really looking forward to trying these. And of course, I forgot to bring my bronzer brush down. I have it now. Now, I have a very big brush, so that is going to be a little bit tricky, but I think we can manage. So I'm going to do my bronzer first and then blush, and I'm going to do the temple, cheeks, sides of my nose, and possibly under my lip. So let's get right into it. And it's a cool looking bronzer, not a very warm bronzer, so let's try it out. Definitely more pigmented than my light Physicians Formula bronzer. So far so good. Let's do the temples next. Not temples, but the forehead next. Definitely more pigmented than the Physicians Formula bronzer. So if you use the Physicians Formula bronzer and you want to try e.l.f., go with a lighter hand. Even though I don't want to put more, I will put more on that side, so I'm even at least. Well, you don't have to wonder if it's pigmented, because I think I've proven that. Okay, and next I'm going to do the sides of my nose. I am bronzed to the gods. But that's okay. So this is the contouring brush, mini brush from Smashbox. And again, going in with the same color on the sides of my nose. I'll be more careful on this go around. Just picking up the kick up. Had to look on the mirror. There's a mirror just on the lower part of the ring light. I'm looking because in the viewfinder I'm looking very, very brown. Don't think I've ever looked quite this brown on camera. I look like I've gone for a 2-week vacation. I guess that's what bronzer is for, right? Now I've got just a little bit on the brush, and I'm going to go on the underneath of my lip. If you've never heard that trick before, it makes your lower lip look fuller. And I don't have very big lips, so I'll take whatever help I can get. Okay, so there we go. I'm still feeling a little funny, but I think it looks okay. So a little bit of wear on the pen already for the bronzer, but it is not super densely packed, which I think is why it picked up so much, because the color itself is not that deep. But we are going to go into the blush now. What are they called? They don't have... Let me see if there's a name. Okay, so it's called Saint Lucia or Saint Lucie. I guess that's the name of the duo. Contouring blush and bronzing powder. So yeah, Saint Lucia is the name of this duo. I am now going to go into my blush brush, and it looks like more of a peachy beige blush, don't you think? Kind of a peachy beige blush. Hard to tell with the light, but definitely not pink. All right, so let's apply. Maybe a little bit more. And other side. Okay, I think that looks all right. And definitely I put on very, very little and I still got quite a bit of color. Just wanted to let you know that the blush, I don't know if it's more densely packed or this brush is just a little bit less aggressive on the powder, but it really doesn't show anywhere whatsoever. I really like the size of the pans and this compact. It makes me think of, honestly, it makes me think of NARS products. Okay, we're going to get back to the product that I was going to go for, which is that Annabelle Twist. It's called Close and Twist to Sharpen. And it's always a little bit tricky, bear with me. It's very tricky for me to do brows on camera. And I think that we'll see. I'll probably speed up part of it just so that you're not having a yawner of a time. But I'll just comb through my brows and then let's get started. By the way, if you're wondering what I have on my eyes, it is the Smashbox Matte Exposure. I feel like I'm a broken record for anybody who's watching a ton of videos. It's my Pan palette for the year, so anytime I have a chance to use it, I use it. Ooh, okay, this stuff is really buttery. It's easy to go outside of the lines here, and it's pretty pigmented. I almost did not touch my brow when I did this. And I evidently need to do some plucking. I've got a couple of rogue eyebrow hairs there. Very, very light hand. Oh my gosh. If you're nervous about doing your brows, this one might be a little bit much. It might just be the color too. Oh, creamy. Very, very creamy. Wow. Scary stuff. Wow, it does not take very much at all to do your brows. Yikes. Just going to brush through in the front here. See if it can just spread out the color a little bit. Okay, that works not too badly. Okay, I have one brow done. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the other brow off camera and come back for kind of the final change, which is going to be the lipstick. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and I definitely feel like a case of the here come the eyebrows. Luckily, I am about to do a heavier eye makeup look after this video, so I think I can make that work. I would probably use this product more on my, from about halfway to the tail end, because I like how it defined the end of my brow. If you have anything like this from Smashbox, you may already be familiar with how this component works. So in order to free up more product, you actually have to push down on this part and it will free up a little bit more. It does not twist up from the bottom. And then whatever product is here, if you want to sharpen it, when you twist the cap back on, it will automatically sharpen the product. So we see what it looks like. Let's just see if it will sharpen it as I close it up. And let's open it back up, and yeah, there you go. It's back, it's sharpened again. So very neat product. I'm happy with it. And yeah, I will use it, but like I said, I don't think that in the center, unless I get really super comfortable with it, because it's extremely creamy. It's the creamiest, fatter size brow pencil that I've ever used, and it's a little bit intimidating. If you don't do your brows all that often, or you don't like them to be bold, it may be tough to use a creamy product like that. For something that creamy, I would like the amount of precision of a pomade with a very thin brush, and this didn't really give it to me. However, like I said, for the outer half of the brow, when I want dark brows, this is not a bad pencil, and I will definitely put it in my brow products. It would not be in the top 3, but I still think, so far, I haven't done a wear test, but I think it's not a bad product at all. Most Annabelle stuff is really good. The Annabelle brand products that I have tried anyway. Now, we need to change this lipstick. So this is, like I said, a lip gloss, and we are going to go into the Maybelline, and it's a Maybelline, what's it called again? Pink Fetish. So let me just take this stuff off, and we will apply this one. But at least I got a little bit of relief, because my lips are so dry. I don't know if you can see from the corner right here. My lips are really dry. I think I've tried just a few too many lip products that are drying of the drying type lately, and my lips are really paying for it. So this one is, what style of lipstick? It's called the Shine lipstick in 085 Pink Fetish. Okay, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Compact to apply it, and let's roll this up a little bit. It's nice that it's an angle like that, because I think it's just easier to apply. Oh, it's not so aggressive on the lips. As a color, it is pink. Why do I try talking as I'm applying lip products? I don't get it. Boy, that Milani, it leaves a really minty feel behind even after it's wiped off. There we go. Hindsight being 2020, this is extremely creamy, way more than I thought. And I think that a lip liner would be a really good idea. So I'm just going to take a lip liner that I have from Wet n Wild, and this is the Fuchsia, I think. Yeah, Fuchsia Fabulous. Let's just see if it's anywhere near. Yeah, it's pretty close. So I'm just going to line my lips a little bit with this so that I can make it more even. I think this was a pretty successful try-on for all these free products. What do you think? I like the red, well, pinky red lip for the neutral eye that I'm sporting. I think it turned out really well. Yeah. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I do look forward to hearing what your thoughts are. What are your favorites? What do you think I didn't do all that well with? I would like to know. And I will leave you by saying thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every time. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.